What's going on, everybody? We are back with TradeUI, showing you how you can use their tools to give yourself a trading edge. In this video, we're going to go away from the TradeUI side and talk more about some technical analysis and focus on the volume weighted moving average, also known as the VWAP. So sit back, take some notes, and learn how to be a better day trader and an even better swing trader. Before we get into it, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow this channel organically, and what we want to do is build great content for you to become better traders. So in these comments, tell us exactly what indicators you want to learn about, and we will make videos out there for you. And don't forget to join our Discord. The link's in the description below. When you're a part of the Discord, you get to chat with us one-on-one and figure out what we're about, see what kind of trading strategies we use, and how you can get on the next move with us. So what I want to do is actually show you the thinkorswim platform I have over here and just talk about the VWAP itself. So we're going to focus on this part of the screen here. And what I'm going to do is show you how to pull up the VWAP. So when I go to Edit Studies, I'm going to type in VWAP, then the VWAP will be right here. It's already on my chart, as you can see. And what it is this indicator here. So it's this upper band, this middle band, and this lower band. So the lower yellow band and the upper pink band, those are basically ranges that a stock tends to trade through based on the VWAP data. So the volume weighted moving average is a moving average based on the buying and selling volume of a stock on the intraday level. Why is this important for day traders? Well, first off, it tells you, hey, where exactly is that middle ground point for bears or bulls? That way I know if I'm going to get in on something. Well, that's exactly what that VWAP is. It tells you that the average value of this stock should be whatever this purple line represents in that point in time. So anytime it's below it, it's a buying opportunity. Anytime it's above it, it's a selling opportunity. Now, that's how it should be in theory, but how day traders use it is on a whole different level. A lot of the time, we want to trade VWAP just like we trade regular moving averages as a swing trader. That means when the price breaks up through the VWAP and holds, that tends to be a buying opportunity. Or vice versa, if it breaks down and holds, it tends to be a selling opportunity. So let's understand what a game plan is before we utilize this, because this is just a tool, guys. This is just like a wrench or a hammer in your toolbox. If you don't know why you're using that tool, you will not be able to use that tool to its maximum effective abilities. So what I have is ticker AI here. All right, so let's draw a bigger picture on AI. I'm going to go to the year-to-date chart. We've been fairly bullish the past few months. As you can see, we're starting to rip up even higher. I already drew some support, resistance, and a trend line for us to show you just how powerful this would be for a day trade or even a swing trade. So let's talk about the day trade first. The day trade, we are only looking in this position for bullish opportunities because we are at a lot of major buy zones, okay? And I want to show you just how you can utilize this VWAP here. Remember how I said that this represents what the average price should be? Well, if it is a bullish setup on a longer term chart, we should be trying to buy any time that we get close to this VWAP. So, my swing traders, let me talk to you for a minute. We don't care if we're on the exact cent on an entry. Day traders are. But if we look at opportunities to enter here, we could start entering positions every time it's starting to touch this lower level, because on the day that it is actually bouncing off of a major support or resistance line, or starting to do that bounce, anytime it's close to this lower band and close to this zone, that's when we need to be buying. So maybe not right out the gate, because this is the first time we're touching this zone, because if I go to my 20-day 1 hour, yeah, this is the first day we actually touched our major support zone. So this is something that we may have not got in right away. We probably would have waited for this first bounce and then got in. But my day traders, remember, we're not trying to buy every little micro trade out there. We're going to buy the best possible setup trades to be more profitable and better traders. So we're going to sit on our hands at the opening bell, and the second that this lower band crosses below a major support zone, right where there happens to be a trend line as well, that's going to be where we're looking at a buying opportunity. And we can be super conservative and target the VWAP. And as you can see right here on a day trade, you would have bought in at 27.44. You would have targeted it looks like 27.74. So that would have been 30 cents on a $27 stock. That would have been an awesome move to make a little bit of money that day. If you would have had 1,000 shares, you'd have made, what was that, 300 bucks? Yeah. If you had 10,000 shares, it would have been 3,000 bucks. But guys, that's just a simple day trading strategy that you could use right here. Is be patient for when a major support zone is pulled up on the longer term charts, and now you understand right when to get in based on using the VWAP tool. You don't have to wait for a certain price action to hit or anything like that. If you want to focus only on technicals at first, this is a great tool that you can use, and that is the second this VWAP crosses your support zone and you start to see that consolidation happen, we get a little breakout right here, you can buy and then ride that thing up. Now for my swing traders, we've already bounced off and it looks like we're respecting that zone, and we could be curling back down right here to touch it again. So what we want to be looking for on AI is a potential buying opportunity for a swing trade in the next couple of days, so the March 24th, March 25th, March 27th. The next time that we're getting closer to this this zone again, and we touch that VWAP, we can look at a swing trade opportunity, because that's where we're actually confirming a back test. Because if we pop off and reject that zone, or if we if we touch down on this area again and we validate that this is a solid zone, we're going to see a big move to the upside, and we are really going to be looking good on AI. So let's look at a different one that's I'm in, which is INTC. All right, so Intel, I'm going to go back to my longer term chart and show you what we got going on here. So we've rallied pretty high this past year. We have a strong support zone around this $42 area. You could debate that it's really close to $41.29. It's a zone, so you're going to be looking at anywhere from $42.50 to $41.40. So $1 to work with. So if I am looking for a swing trade opportunity, I want to see just how close we're getting to that zone. Because remember, we confirmed already this is a major support zone because this bounced right here, right here, right here. You could argue that it could go to 40, that this was the touch right here and they're going to go higher and higher. However, if this is the top of that support range, this is another just safer bet you can do to find out good entry points. But anytime we want to see this VWAP get, the lower part of the VWAP get close to our support zone, that's going to tell us it's a great time to buy. So INTC right here, you could have got in at 42, which on the longer term chart, we said 42 is our major support zone. This is like 42.09 was the low of the day right here. But the fact that this VWAP was so close to that major zone, and we pop really hard off of this VWAP right here, this lower band, you could use this as a great entry opportunity for a swing trade. My day traders out there, the same thing. We don't care about back tests. For us as day traders, we don't care about back test on major support zones like that. However, we want to trade these pops. So if it pulls back here and it gets close and you see a lot of volume come in, it's a safe bet to say, hey, this is the actual support zone right now, because we did touch right here. We did touch right here. We're in an area of support, very close to a major support line already. This could have been a great opportunity to get in on INTC, make a couple cents a share. If not, you could, let's see how I did the rest of the day. Oh yeah, actually it went up to the upper band as well, so that could have been a great trade, held all the way through. However, if you're going to be conservative, you would have used the bottom as an entry, you would have used this as a target. Vice versa, if you were short on something, you use these as entry points, and you use these as targets. Keep tight stops and wait for the best setups, and you can see this tool really be effective as a trader. There's a ton of different support and resistance zones you can put in as a day trader. For example, you could have put it in right here because we touched one, had a little pattern here, reject, reject, reject. So it looks like 42.60 is a good day trading support zone. Let's see what we have here. I like to see where there are lines that are lining up with some type of support and resistance zone on the shorter term chart. All right, so let's see. Okay, here's a great short opportunity, and I'm going to show you just what I see here. So we consolidated tight right here, came up here. So I got that line there, and I got this line here, and I'm going to show you why I have this line here. As you can see, the pre-market from the day before was this area right here. So if INTC would have came back to this zone, you could actually short it if this band touched this line here. It got really close, guys. I mean, within 5 cents, and then it crashed down immediately. So understand that it's going to be judgment calls, and that's where you got to read the level 2 and understand it's more than just technicals. However, if you draw support and resistance lines and you wait for the the bands of the VWAP to touch those lines and use your VWAP as your target, you will be printing money. Now, you have to be patient and wait for the right setup, because INTC, technically it wasn't here. We would have missed out on this trade. But AI, let me tell you, AI, we would have probably made some money on this one because we touched right here on a major support zone. That would have been an easy trade to the upside, and you would have made some awesome money. If you're trading short-term options, you could have got easy 10, 15, 20% on that, and it would have been a low-risk, high-reward trade. That's how you got to do, guys. You want to have a high R multiple, target 3 times what you're risking every time, and that way you will always stay in the game longer and make more money. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to go into more depth on what the VWAP was and how you can use it. Don't forget to put some comments below on what kind of indicators you want to see us go over next time so we can help you become better traders. We're going to end the video here, guys. Have a great day.